Abure in that situation was waiting for the ball to come to him. And unlucky the line was too close for Mputuma to be able to make do with the situation.
Well, Lionel Mputuma scored 10 goals for Richards Bay across 83 appearances in all competitions. He already has 5 for Orlando Pirates this season after hitting that brace against Le Montfort Golden Arrows to go together with the 3 goals in the Champions League as Sipachane gets to it first. Mtizwa lurking. Mtizwa doesn't have a particularly good record against Orlando Pirates over the years. This is the 14th time that he is facing them. He scored just 1 goal and been involved in the or been on the winning team just twice, although he was the match winner previously as Ndaba floats it in there over the head of Mputuma, retrieved on the far side by Dino van Rooyen. Sipho Mbule. Nimtajela tried to play it forward first time.
So again, the pockets of space is very tight. So far, Richards Bay are managing them, forcing Pirates to play those stray passes because there's just not enough space and time to find the intended recipients. But still, Pirates making those entries, playing very offensive still.
Otieno seems to be asking where his options are. And he's making his 10th appearance in all competitions today. But it starts the season mostly on the bench. It has now played multiple matches in succession, 7 in the top flight and the 2 in the Carling knockout, so this is 10th in a row. Mbule. Temba working hard, but working alone. Chain can't find a teammate. Gabadinho Mahango. Still Mahango goes down under the challenge. Free kick to come. And if he can pick himself up, it probably is Mahango range.
Yeah, except for that, it's a bit central because he needs a little bit of an angle to use his right foot to swing it into the far post. But nonetheless, there's still a good distance to get it over the wall and into goal.
Spent 3 years at Orlando Pirates after joining them in 2019. It's Gabadinho Mahango. 23 goals for the Buccaneers at an average of almost a goal every 3 games, 23 goals in 71 appearances. He's not happy with how far back the wall is, and I think he does, but the flag had gone up in any case.
Yeah, I think he turned a little bit earlier, a second earlier, just before the ball gets kicked. And such is the reason. Had he maybe held his run just a little bit, because I thought that his position was perfect, that ball was in line with him. Now, this will give us, you see, already his shoulder is ahead of everybody else. Very tight.
Well, his overzealous protestations have earned him the first booking of the game. Harrying Bokazi. Sibisi. A really tidy outing against his former side, the one for Golden Arrows, on Wednesday. They're not playing all too much football this season. Coach Wadu preferring the combination of Bokazi and Siema. Look promising for a moment for Orlando Pirates. Richards may escape with it and then get themselves the free kick.
On paper is the more offensive, but half the time in this half, Mtembe has found himself trying to retrieve the ball from the attackers of Orlando Pirates or building up from way deep into his own half. But that's just the conditions. I mentioned him as one of the two number 8s in that starting lineup for Richards Bay, but their roles are to be able to assist defensively because of the abilities of Orlando Pirates in that middle.
Bata from Bule, now Apollos. Also Apollos using his hands.
Dunga has been brilliant, but it's Zulu this time, the center midfield, assisting defensively. You can see he's conditioned to win balls from the offensive players. He's able to take care of Apollos beautifully so. Getting Apollos a little bit frustrated. It looks like that reaction was of a frustrated Apollos.
Sibangani Zulu, out of necessity, used in a central midfield role late last season against SuperSport United, but against Sekhukhune in this campaign, the first time that he's been deployed there. Now still in the prize pot for what goal was Bona.
Believe it or not, people are still trickling in fact, flooding in more than anything. In fact, flooding in more than anything. I don't. In fact, flooding in more than anything. I don't think that is a trickle. They're just flooding. They come in droves. In fact, flooding in more than anything. I don't think that is a trickle. They're just flooding. They come in droves. In fact, flooding in more than anything. I don't think that is a trickle. They're just flooding. They're coming in droves.